Hey guys, Ash here for the Gutters and Blues, and we are through to the Carabao Cup quarter-finals. Yes, we are in the final eight with a very, very convincing 4-1 win over West Ham United. Um, Very, very shocked to see the starting lineup in the sense that James Rodriguez was in there, Alan was in there, Gylfi was captain tonight. John Joe Kenny came in for Seamus Coleman, and also Fabian Delph. And I think Fabian Delph had another great game again. He's really getting himself around that pitch. The first couple of minutes for Richarlison was being watched very, very carefully. Every time he got the ball, he seemed to have two West Ham defenders just all. They were really watching him fairly well. Pickford had a shot to save kind of after 7 minutes or so. David Moyes, of course, wasn't there because obviously he's in isolation back home because he has tested positive for the damned coronavirus. So hopefully he's recovering well, and hopefully he's not suffering too much. First goal tonight, a lovely floated ball on 11 minutes by Michael Keane. It found Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who got goal side of Declan Rice, and two lovely touches and slid the ball into the back of the net. Absolutely brilliant, and just going to show that this guy needs an England call-up. You know, I think they announced a squad sometime today, so he should be in an England call-up. Because his confidence now at this stage has got to be amazing. So the first 20 minutes, we were passing the ball pretty decent. James was looking class yet again, as was Niels Lukunku on the left-hand side. I'm still kind of thinking, okay, why is Luca Dean still playing at centre-back? Yes, himself and Keane did well this evening. Don't get me wrong, they did well. They dealt with everything brilliantly, though, with Richarlison. Whatever they didn't clear, he did. He got back on one occasion and got back an amazing tackle to put it out for a throw. So far so good in the sense of the start of the game. Richarlison had a goal disallowed. He was just marginally offside when he put it in the back of the net. James was having a good game, as I said, but I think, especially in the first half, he needed to involve himself more, and he was doing well getting John Joe Kenny into positions and getting the balls into space for him. And then John Joe just needs to work on his crossing and improve that, and he'd be an ideal player for us, deputising or the long-term replacement for Seamus Coleman. As we were near the half an hour mark, we slightly kind of went to sleep. But I think Carlo kind of gave a couple of roars and woke the guys up, and we started passing it around again. James and Rodriguez had switched sides for some reason. Not too sure if they did it for instruction reasons, just did it themselves. Half an hour, Richarlison broke a lovely pass to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and he just curled a shot just over the bar. And come on, the guy's in form. Of course you're going to want him to try. It would have been beautiful if that went into the back of the net. It was a night of injuries, unfortunately, as well. And the first injury was John Joe Kenny. Whether he was jumping for the ball or the way he landed, or I think originally what was thought when the cross from the West Ham player came in and it slapped off his ankle, he went down on it, and the medics just after a couple of seconds they knew he couldn't continue, and went off, and Seamus Coleman came on, and rumour has it he left on crutches, so fingers crossed it's not as bad as it looks. Alan was going about the place around the business, just doing what he does best. A great clearance by Keane as West Ham tried to get back just on level just before half time. Lanzini had a chance where with a kind of a flicked on header, at which Pickford was not getting anywhere near if it was on target, and thankfully the whistle went for half time. Second half, not the best start. 30 seconds into the game, into the second half, and just a spelter by Snodgrass past Pickford, couldn't do anything about it. And then that goal woke up the players. 54 minutes, an amazing tackle by, I think it was Allen, to stop West Ham going in on goal. Moments later, a pullback by Richarlison found Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson just hit the shot on target, but the keeper saved it really well. 56 minutes we went back into the lead. James, with a wonderful ball, found Richarlison. He took the players on, and as he hit the shot, I think it was Declan Rice, it came off, it deflected off and into the goal. We're 2-1 up. From that moment on, my blasted stream started to act up. I kept on switching between our game and yesterday's game with Chelsea and Spurs. I just don't know. 78 minutes, Iwobi had come on for Richarlison, and his shot had come off the post, I think, or the bar, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin was there to get his second of the night. I sadly missed the hat trick, so I don't know whether it was a headed goal, he scored with his foot, because I haven't seen any highlights, whether it was just a ball that fell to him, or was it a goal made of his own. But the bottom line is he has a hat trick, so I'm going to have to wait until I see some sort of highlights from the game. So we killed off the game very brilliantly in the end. Alan also went off. That was the third injury. Again, let's hope it's not too serious. The only West Ham kind of threatened in the last couple of minutes, had a couple of corners, but nothing really came of it. And going back to Calvert-Lewin, definitely man of the match. You couldn't take that away from. The only person you could really give it to maybe was Richarlison, just because he was brilliant again today. Coleman was decent when he came on, as was Iwobi. Alan did his work. I just, nothing against Luca Dean. I just want to see that slightly change. Just because I think his position is left back. That's just it. So bring on the next round. Bring on Brighton at the weekend. And just on a final note, guys, you probably heard at this stage and saw that, well, at least the last time I looked, we have 3 songs in the top charts of I think it's the iTunes. So we've well done to everyone who got the song downloaded and went into it and kept us number 1. So beating the likes of Miley Cyrus and all them. And I've seen the funny post that she's put like going like, I'm being beaten by Everton. Like who's Everton? Well, she knows now. So yeah, bring on the next round. We'll see what happens, and roll on the weekend, onwards and upwards. Till then, guys, thanks for watching and stay blue.